Hello, fuckers. Welcome, fuckers. Hello, fuckers. Welcome, fuckers. Hello. Okay. Hello, fuckers. Who's out there? Do I have at least my 2 favorite haters watching me? So they could go around saying that I have 2 people watching me. Hi. Happy Monday, July 13th. Welcome, everyone. I'm finally live. Yes, I am. Let's talk about a few things, but as always, I want to start by opening. Give me 1 second. Zan Zendegi Azadi, Women Life Freedom. This is for all the people in Iran. I, as an Iranian American, am here to carry on the legacy for women everywhere. The very beautiful Persian woman who are suffering right now. So I will start by saying this country has me, everyone. You're so lucky, America. Yay. With that, I know you guys don't like my freedom of speech. You don't like that I'm an activist. Someone tried to make fun of me because I was a refugee. This stuff does not bother me. But in saying that, because I'm an activist, I do a lot of not-profit work, non-for-profit work. I work with a lot of communities. So I not only stand up for myself, but I stand up for those that are less fortunate than me. There are immigrants who really can't listen to these bullshit things people tell them, that they want them deported, that they want them dead, that they should leave, even though they're Americans. So I want to be a light in an immigrant's eye to show that you're going to have haters no matter what. They hate you because you do not just speak English. They are jealous because you can speak another language. You are better than you know. Immigrants, don't let these assholes tear you down, especially the hardworking moms with kids. It's not easy, but people think it's funny. And some people are severely affected by mistreatment, bias, racism, xenophobia, anything you could imagine that is so hate-filled, people will throw it at you. But it's not you, it's them. Immigrants made this country of the United States of America. It was those white men that wanted to leave England so they could have freedom of religion. And so here we celebrate freedom of religion. I don't care if you're Hindu, Muslim, Jewish, Baha'i, Catholic, Christian. I'm not going to make fun of you for that. And people shouldn't, but they don't know better because they either don't have brains or they just think that they could be ignorant and blame it on arrogance. So to all the immigrants making America great, please don't let these fuckers get to you. They're going to say that they can use their freedom of speech. But that's what they don't like about me, because I will tell them the truth. And with that, so Zanzan Zigi Azadi, my taxpayers are going to kill people in my country rather than stay on the soil to help people, children who need food, education, veterans who need medical assistance, especially in psychological areas. I do a lot of work with vets. This is why I'm a big proponent of our tax money should be going to take care of our people, but instead let's deport Americans and spend money on oil elsewhere because we're special interests. But that's what America is about, capitalism. So shout out to my 2 viewers. Keep on hating. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it up a little. I just really wanted to plug something positive in this world with all the negativity and hate, especially for those people who have had to face adverse conditions. If you're a mother fucking with people who are immigrants, shame on you. Until you've known what it's like to have to stick your kid in a boat and worry about them not being bombed, go to hell. And I say that with all due heartfelt sincerity. Mothers who are propagating any of this hate should feel horrible that other children can't have a better life, and you make fun of that. So I hope you sleep well with that tonight. We're going to switch it up a little. I am going to put the link out there in case there's anyone brave. Hi, you Honda Mom, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Give me a second. I'm a one-woman show. I do not have production. I don't have all these fancy things that other people have. So I'm going to mod some. I like to play mod roulette. So I could hear people bitch about what other people do with freedom of speech, right? If someone has a wrench, they could determine how to use it. And then people get mad. So I just pass out wrenches. I prefer not to be wrenched most places because I'm able to see, or other people are able to see the fuck shit that mods do, right? And I think it's funny. So if we're going to be all dramatic over wrenches, we're just going to laugh at it. Like, honestly, there's so much in life, and to be sad about a wrench and how people use it. And then people go live and make content on that. So let's switch it up here. I'm going to put another piece up. If anyone wants to talk about art, I'm more than happy to do that. I love talking about art. Art is one of my favorite subjects. I'm a huge advocate of the ANA, actually, AD and AD. So we'll start with my ANA. I know everyone thinks like, oh my God, what is ANA? Who's art? What is she talking about? Art is the most protected thing in the United States of America. So that's what I love to do. And I love to be able to be a part of that. And I advocate for real artists that don't like to be fucked with and actually know their shit. So art is so legally protected that if you fuck with the artist, you're fucking with the wrong breed. You know, people come on here, they're content creators, they're a personality, so we can do this, and they're famous, they're this and that. It's a character. Say what you want, you know, and then pull fuck shit games and, you know, troll people just to be miserable humans. But to me, that's not what real content creation is about. Look for some originality. As I say, artists, always protect yourself and copyright your shit. When you do that, you protect yourself, and the community around you. The reason why I say that, because I'm going to mention that some artists have stage names. Stage name. What is that? Nom de plumes, and operate under other names. And that's for a reason, right? So a lot of it is to protect your personal stuff. But I'm going to mention that always setting yourself up as a business, right? Life is a business. People are going to come for you. They're going to try to take your vitality. They're going to try to take your ego. They're going to try to take your happy. Um, it's a business. Don't fart. Sorry, I'm reading. Just farting around because I'm thinking of fart art. That's a great area of art is fart art. Have you guys ever seen that? Go check out your Googles, go look at fart art. But anyways, back to the real topic of art and creation and real talented people who know what they're doing. Don't go around fucking with other people's shit, right? So if you're a content creator, if you're an artist, musician, writer, anything like that, um, it makes you a little more vulnerable because then people will use your art and make fun of you. And this is why I always have great admiration for artists who put their art out there. And I laugh at the people who make fun of things and joke and try to troll people about either who they are or what they create, because you yourself are being played. Life is merely a stage, and we are all actors and performers. I do come from Hollywood, so I do have a knack for a little bit of that intelligence when it comes around, trademarking, copyright creation. Again, I work with a lot of great people. I don't use certain names for certain things because you people are sick and you go look for my stuff, which is cute, and you play my stuff and it's cute. I love it because any news is good news for an artist, whether it's negative reviews or not. Um, and shout out to those who make a living, who are able to make a living out of art. It's not easy, but that's because you have these trivial assholes who try to impede and interject and put themselves as part of your story. So this is what I was going to mention. I do have a live out there. People keep talking about it, so let me address it because hopefully it'll calm some flames somewhere, or people will start coming on YouTube because they're afraid of this live. I don't know what's happening, but whatever. I don't care. You figure out your life. I have my own. So that live I have mentioned before has been a lot of content I've been collecting for the past 2 years on a docu-series that I'm working on. And part of these things that people are elaborately trying to make fake stories or narratives about that may or may have happened. I had mentioned that I was rebranding and imaging when something happened on YouTube, working on getting 500 subs, right? So it's a snapshot in time. And I love how things have perpetuated and worked themselves for the past 2 years because it's just more for the story that you guys will get. But I am not willing to share that story, which includes any legal documents, actual footage, or any lives, right? Because people took lives down. And once I create and compile something, even though it's content that has been used by other people, and it's primarily about me, right? Because you need to stick to a story. You can't make it about everything. So I said once I get to 500, that I would start putting out my docu-series for my members only. So in that docu-series, we're going to talk about art. As you can see here, my piece says, let's talk about art. And it's a great compilation and collaboration with other creators who didn't know that they were the story. Let me tell you that again. People didn't know that they were the plot of the story, and they got played like a little violin. And I'm only willing to share that story for money because I'm a businesswoman. I'm an artist. I'm a proper creator, and I'm not afraid. But I would rather make money off of it than share it for free, because it is going to be more humiliating for others that way. And, it's unfortunately what goes around comes around. Artists, legal systems, certain things, communities do not like people fucking with them. I do have a studio which I've been wanting to share, but because of all this hullabaloo and these haters trying to troll me so hard, I've let people in the studio space know why I'm not there, right? And this is a harsh reality that I'm going to share. You guys can joke about deporting me, right? You could joke about uh, calling ICE on me, but there's going to be one crazy motherfucker out there that's going to do it because you guys are crazy, but you make me out to be crazy. So I had to let the people in my studio know that I'm not there in case ICE shows up at the door because I, as a respectable human in society, do not think other people should be subjugated to other people's stupidity. So when you fuck with someone and joke around, you're fucking with the community. And the owner of the facility that I have a studio at said, you know what? We have a bunch of skateboarders here, and they're not going to let shit happen to you. But that's not my point, right? You're jeopardizing others, minors, innocent people, just because you're triggered by me. And I, in due diligence, the only thing I could do is protect others. Like you could go at me, you could play your stupid buck games and go realsies, right? And make fun of me because I wear this and I don't wear that and I can't do this and I can't do that. But when that trolling impacts other communities, there's a safety issue. So joke about ICE all you want. Don't feel bad, right? If a van shows up and someone's innocently murdered because you thought that was funny. So you guys can try to intimidate, harass, do whatever you want to me. I don't give a shit. But those innocent people in the community, those children whose mothers are working 3 jobs because they came here for a better life, are now subjected to your stupidity because you don't like me. And vans might show up because you think it's funny. Right? So this is all the real life stuff that I'm gonna propose and I'm gonna talk about. When people think they're so funny, they're the greatest doctors on earth, and they lie on legal papers, and they intimidate and coerce people into doing things. It's gonna be a great docuseries, everyone. It's real life. It's not a troll. It's not a joke. It's gonna be funny, though. The payoff in stupidity is gonna be great. So, thanks for my content. Thanks for your trolling making content. Again, protect everyone, mothers, children. Don't make fun of women just because they're wearing or not wearing something, because you're perpetuating hate against women too, but that's okay. You know, let's go hate on women that did nothing. Girls to the front. I'm a hardcore Gen Xer. So you guys can joke about shit. You can make fun of me. But I am a woman that would never take down other women or go after other women. So I hope you feel really good about yourselves, especially like if your mother's doing that, going after another girl just because they exist. Oh my God. I'm too Hollywood. I can't even for any of this because you would think it's life imitating art, but it's art imitating life. And what do you do? It's just so perplexing. And then, you know, your basic language skills then get made fun of. And like, oh my God, don't hire a dialect coach like me anymore because they'll make fun of you no matter what you do or say. So, anyone want a link? Anyone want to come and actually say anything to me? Like, I always offer this opportunity, but people hide in the banes of like sewages of YouTube thinking that I'm intimidated by someone calling me a refugee. Oh my God, you guys, I'm a refugee. What a terrible person. I'm not bothered. I just feel bad for the people that actually aren't strong as me to deal with stupidity. So what I'm going to do is I put the link out there. If you want to talk about art, if you want to talk about what I've created, if you want to suss out lies, if you want to talk about politics, I can do that. I really can. Let me figure out which accent you would like me to speak with, because it triggers people by the way I speak. Even though English is my third language, oh my God. Oh my God, 你好吗？我叫Ling Li. Nina? Anyone speak Mandarin out there? So link is out there. I'm going to see if I could catfish anyone into taking it. Oh my God, you guys, I have 8 viewers. Don't tell those 2 hate viewers that watch me and complain that I have 2 viewers. Okay, really don't tell anyone there are 8 viewers here. Just go out so there are 2 viewers so people can just continue the 2 viewer troll. You guys are ruining my fucking channel by having 8 people. Can you guys please leave or hit the like button or the dislike button? There's also a link there. You know what's funny is when you have your own channel and you could talk as much as you want, when you have your own platform or VC and you don't like take it over. Like I take over my own channel, look out. If anyone wants to ask me questions about this image, I would be more than happy to talk about it because I love art. So let's talk about art. Good art, bad art, dox art. Anyone want to talk about art that can dox people? People are bothered by the art I create. I'm sorry they're such snowflakes and make everything about them. I really don't know what to tell you. Go talk to Picasso and tell him not to paint dogs because that offends you, you know, and just like in the same vein, don't grow basil because Mike Strone's going to think that you did it because of him, right? So no one wants to take a link. Yeah, no. Is it dog art? Is it D-O-G art? Is it doc art? D-O-C art? Or is it dox art? D-O-X art? What do you guys want to see? I mean, Picasso was really good at dog art. His little fucking wiener dog is the cutest artist dog out there. I'm not kidding you. Go look up Picasso's little wiener dog. He stole it from a friend who used to, I believe the story is right. And now people are going to troll me if I don't recount a story correctly, but I'm sorry. I have to translate in another language and, you know, X equals Y, but not when it's Z. And you can't have this accent. So apparently this dog used to come with one of Picasso's friends to visit at his studio. And Picasso liked the dog so much that he took it from his friend and it became his studio dog. Oh, that's so cute. So dog art, yes. Go check out the paintings Picasso did of the Wiener dog. It's so cute. Who else did dog art? I'm trying to think. I don't remember that artist that makes the dogs playing poker. So if any of you are literate in art, please share. I'm not professing to be that person that knows everything about art, but you know, I don't mind talking about it and learning if you have anything to teach me. But we have a troll in the background. I'm gonna bring them up and see what happens. Welcome to the stage.
How's it going?
Hey, do you think should we leave this up? What do you think? You think
Mm,
people are gonna try to strike me? What do you think? You think snowflakes are
probably.
triggered?
They probably will. Those people are annoying.
Oh
Um,
my God, I know. And that's why I decided to come here to openly talk shit.
mhm.
Because why do you do it in a VC in a chat?
And it's boring. I was like, I actually went for a walk. I was talking to a homeless lady, I think. And
Oh, that's
she was,
nice. You got real interaction. You did
yeah,
real life today?
yeah, I know. I'm across the
What?
street and they're like telling me all this. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And they gave me
Yeah.
some multi tools. I don't, whatever.
Lilo
I'll take it.
Dallas multipass, okay?
Yeah, they said they're like Vietnamese and I don't know. They told me a bunch of stuff.
Oh, that's great. I love interacting with foreigners. Good
Yeah,
good
I
for
don't mind.
you. Did you tell them they should be deported?
No, no.
Why
They were
not? Why didn't you tell immigrants they should be deported? Shame on you.
no, they were like telling me about like I don't know their dad's in the nursing home and something about the church up the street. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And
Yeah,
I recommended our church, and I don't know. I told them I live right over there, so if you need anything, just knock on my door.
yeah.
I don't mind helping people.
Oh, I art you. Is that who the dog artist is? Is Cassius Barcellus Coolidge? Do you know who the dog artist is that draws the paintings or makes the paintings with the dogs playing
Oh
cards?
yeah, I know those paintings. I just don't know the artist. I've heard of those.
Yeah,
They're almost like a cliche at
yeah.
this point.
But I have a question for
Hmm,
you, if you don't mind answering it, and I will let you speak. How about
sure,
that? Is that okay
sure.
if I let you speak? You don't mind?
No, I don't mind.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You, you don't you don't want to mute me so it's
No,
better?
I'm good. Yeah, I know. I love it. There's some idiot. They're so bipolar. They constantly want your attention, and then they mute you, and then they announce that they mute you. And it's like, I don't know what you want. I'm really
Yeah,
not interested.
I mute people, and it's just insane the amount of lighting up other bubbles do and don't stop. I'm like, dude, how could you not breathe or drink or take a potty break? Like, what the fuck?
I know. It's like, okay, whatever you're on, you should do less of it or more of it. There was a
There's no
specific, yeah.
there's no happy medium. Your mic is muffling a little.
Oh, sorry. How about now?
It's better.
Okay. Yeah, I have headphones and I'm walking around
Oh,
with the
you're
phone.
doing stuff with headphones. Stop.
Yeah, I
Stop.
know,
You're
right?
gonna trigger people. Don't.
I know they've got me all figured out. I do nothing all day. I don't go anywhere. It's like, all right, cool.
So
News to me.
my question is that there were 4 people here, or there's
Here in this
5 people
chat.
here. Yeah, in the watching the stream. So we know 2 of them are the hate viewers that always tell me that there's 2 people here.
Hmm.
So I've
Yeah.
doubled my numbers. That's pretty good, right? I doubled my numbers from 2 to 5.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You think they'll complain that I have 5 people now?
Oh, they'll talk shit about it. Look here, you don't get any views. Nobody likes you. Blah blah blah. It's like I don't really care. I don't like these
Yeah.
people. I don't want to be liked by these people.
No.
I hate these people. To be honest with you.
Oh, you're warping again. Hi, Bart! Bart, wait, did you catch a stream yesterday, Bart? Bart, I was trolling super hard the other day, Bart, and oxygenless Mike Cerrone. I caught him. Do you believe we caught a Mike Cerrone yesterday?
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. He rage quit the channel again for the
Why do you think he
5,000th.
do you think he really hopped up for Mr. P because he likes to suck his pee-pee? Not for me, right? Because I'm not a master troll, right?
I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it. Nobody goes anywhere for Mr. P. Mr. P is one of the most boring, unremarkable people. Like, I think he
Well,
sucks, but he's just so unremarkable that what is there even to say? It's like, no,
yeah. So let's go
okay.
over irrelevant YouTube news, no tube news in 20 seconds. Mr. P made his comeback yesterday on the VVCW channel to
Yeah,
ensure
oh
that he would
boy.
not be struck because he decided to make a live and explain that he did a live talking shit about a bunch of women. And in his life, he also said that I am a recovering addict and he has addict. So
Uh-huh.
I want to know what step he's in that he has to go and degrade women who did nothing to him. Is that the first step? Is that the 12th step? Is that the 13th step after divorce, Mr. P? What kind of addict in recovery are you?
It's the useless dipshit that begs for money stage, I think. Seems to be a
Well,
recurring
no.
pattern around here.
He really had the chutzpah to come on Joe's channel
I
and
know.
talk shit about women and plug his channel. And he said,
Mm-hmm.
well, I'm just an addict. And what,
Yeah, I
I
did
should
20
feel
years of
bad.
heroin and
Should
fentanyl.
I feel bad for you for making fun
No.
of me and writing that you're an addict? Like, grow up, get a grip.
Dude,
If that's what
grow
you have
up
to do
is
for content as a
yes.
recovering addict, I hope
Well,
your
that
sponsor saw that. That's all I have to
that's
say.
that's
Next.
exactly that's exactly my point too, because you said, for content. What the fuck does he even do? He's like, don't strike me, but like, I don't even watch you because you don't do anything. I remember when he used to go live and it was just, hey, here's an Alex Jones seminar. Here's Lex Friedman. And then here's this poon handler guy that's gonna
Poor
babble about
Poon.
nothing. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Poon. But let's give some shout outs. D. Johns is here. Bart Robinson, Honda Mom, be careful because you will be made fun of for being in my chat. Thank you very
Oh yeah,
much.
of course. I mean, it's just all these people do is complain.
Yeah. Oh, let me put the link out again unless anyone else is feeling brave.
Like I know you were in there and you had that person on mute, but what was annoying me, there were actually multiple conversations going on, one in text and one in voice. And the person in voice won't shut the fuck up for an hour, which fine, okay. I was being relatively agreeable, and then they just randomly started insulting me. It's like, I don't care.
You were, because I think you said you're done of hearing stupid fish stories for an hour from the same person.
No, it was before that. This was I said that after the fact. They were talking about corrosive and they're, "Hey, you're kind of gay." Okay. Um, I don't really care about your opinion, but thank you. You
Say
know.
they care about your sexuality so much.
Yes, yes, they do.
So, I
That's why I said,
mean,
"Why are you asking me?" I mean, I don't even consider you an option. So
right. I think that's flirting, honestly.
it is, but it's like I'm not here
It's
for that.
creepy flirting.
Yeah,
They
and I'm
people
not
don't
here for that.
understand no means no. Like
Well,
when, you know,
not only does know mean no, hey, there's a deer in my yard. Not only does know mean no, I don't even know you. Like, you're some random human somewhere. Why are you doing this to me? You know what I mean? It's like, it's weird. I feel a little violated by it.
yeah. Well,
Like, I
because
don't know.
we should spend a few oxygen.
Damn, the connection is. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's you. You're going too far in the yard, man. Come back, man.
Yeah, I'm coming to the house. Maybe it's reconnecting with my network.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't go on your Wi-Fi and just go data when you leave your house.
Yeah. All right. If it
All right,
does it for much longer, I'll reconnect.
yeah, you need to because it's totally yonkers,
I'll be,
bonkers.
I'll be back.
Yep. Yep. So the link is out there, anyone. I just don't understand why people are so brave, but they can't share their braveness in public. Like, I can't imagine going into a Walmart and being like, oh my God, Liliana wore a bikini today. Everyone, can you believe that? I'm going to shame Liliana. Most of you would never do this in public, ever. Like, would you walk into Vaughn's and look at someone buying condoms and be like, oh, I mean, would you? I don't get it. So, next time, please do me a favor. Go on your Target and yell about me in a bikini. It'll make you feel a lot better. Um, and then being like, as if you do something that you're complacent. No, if I go to Vons and someone buys condoms, I'm not supporting whatever they may be using their condoms for, right? So just because you're somewhere doesn't mean you support something. All right, let's try this again. And you're back.
Is it any better?
Yeah, it's just a little crackly, but I was talking
Okay, I
about
was doing that.
condoms.
Yeah.
How do you feel about condoms? Would you yell at someone at a store if they were buying condoms?
No, I don't have a problem with contraception.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Lord.
people come on YouTube and Discord and yell about stupid things, but they wouldn't do that in
Everything.
public. Are you there? We can't hear you.
No, I don't condoms or birth control. Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
No, you're cutting out again.
And
It's terrible connection. Are
okay,
you on the
I don't know
Mike's
what's
Your Own
happening.
Wi-Fi plan?
Let me use my speaker too. Did it change?
No, and let me see if
Oh,
I
it didn't
can
change?
edit. Hold on. Reduce.
Oh,
Hold
wrong.
on,
I changed the microphone.
Okay, talk now.
All right, does it sound any better?
It's still crackly. Hold on, let me reduce the background noise. Try it now.
I'm turning on echo cancellation. How about
Yeah,
now?
no, that's good. Do not touch anything.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
Yeah, but no, that's my whole point is like,
Cool.
you would not just go in a supermarket and complain about what someone's buying, but that's what they do in
No.
VC, complain about your existence.
Everything they complain about. That's like even just things that you're even if I'm not doing anything, they complain about me.
Yeah,
It's just like, okay. You don't like me.
yeah.
I do. I don't like you.
And I just don't understand how many times people have like think that they have to tell you that they don't like you, or
Yeah.
like does it get old of repeating it? Because like, I don't care if you don't like me, but I don't need to
Yes.
keep hearing it.
Exactly. That's why I got annoyed. I'm like, oh my god, how many times can I hear the same thing? What gets very boring, I don't know why these people in places that are like this, but have you noticed
Oh my
this?
God, don't say these people, because they're gonna be like, who are these people? What are you referring to? I'm a nobody.
Exactly.
I'm a somebody, not you, them, we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union. Like, what the fuck? You could never use language correctly.
Dude, exactly. That's exactly my point. They do everything about, like, if you say anything, well, what do you mean by those people? Who are you referring to? Why are you so mad? It's like, is this 50 questions? Are we?
But
No.
here's the thing. If I sit here and fuckers are listening to me and I say, the people who were with me currently prior to here in a VC, those people, we know who those people are, right?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
But you can't say those people in the VC, because then
Oh, I know. They'll all be like, what are you talking about?
no, but there are people in the VC, and those
Oh, they
people
didn't do
are
anything.
referred.
Yeah.
They're referred to those people in the VC, but they
Yeah.
take that personally because they're
Oh, yeah.
snowflakes. Don't be in the VC if you don't want to be referred to as those people in the VC.
Yeah,
It's not that
exactly.
hard.
Oh, and you know, speaking of snowflakes,
Oh no!
one of them, it's just like, okay, so you leave, and naturally, like the cowards that they are, they start muttering about she's so annoying, you know, whining, complaining.
They talk about you when you're gone, which, like,
Yeah,
talk about me when I'm there, but don't be
they
repetitive, redundant,
exactly,
stupid. Yeah.
exactly. So they start doing that, and I can hear the mumbling of the Australian guy. I think it's AAA, and he's like blah 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 blah, blah. And I go, oh yeah, you dingo humping
fucking crocodile humping piece of fucking shit.
Yeah.
And he
That
just goes
guy
quiet. He just
that
goes
guy
quiet.
has such a wet dick for me that he can't leave me alone and I don't
But
even talk to him. That's so creepy, isn't
I have
it?
such a low opinion of people like that because what they do, what I hate about these worms, because that guy's a worm, they just mumble bullshit. And then as soon as you go, hey, you fucking pussy, he just, he can't handle it. He just disappears.
No, you annoying. You got
Yeah.
the worst
Yeah. It's like,
accent on
really?
this planet.
All these
It's like,
people want to fight, but as soon as you fight back, oh, how dare you? I'm a victim.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Whatever.
yes. You're a victim of your own stupidity, isn't
Stupidity.
it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
It's like watching that fight with Vippy. Well, if you don't want to get punched in the face, why even do this? You
But
know?
also they sit there and complain when they, as they say, you can X out and not listen to it and be a part of it.
Oh
They
yeah, I
would
love that
rather
too. Yeah.
they would rather complain about me talking or existing in
Uh
a
huh.
bikini
Well,
than X out.
it's all a power trip. They just constantly like, oh, I gotta be in
Yeah.
charge. This is
Yeah.
my VC. You're a
Control.
moop. It's like I don't really care about any of
Yeah.
that, but
And you know
okay.
what the best part about freedom of speech is? I'm talking about it and they don't like I'm talking about it, but they
Oh
can
no,
talk about things. Oh
I
my God.
I know exactly what they will do. So if they're listening to this, oh, they're crying. Everyone's crying. Okay. Sure.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'm crying. I have tears.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I'm mildly annoyed, mostly because it's hot outside, but okay.
Yeah, I get agita when it's really hot. It was like 107 here today, which is why I was by the lake in a bikini, if anyone cares.
Exactly. Yeah, like it's 89, but it's got 40% humidity, so it feels, like it's 100, and I'm just like sticky, you know. I don't know. Just kind of dampens your mood.
But just imagine being so miserable, you go looking for fights all your life.
Yeah, about stupid shit. They want to argue with me about like what other dumb shit? They want to argue with me about like the definition of words.
Oh, they
Uh
should argue with a linguist about that who has an education in that.
well, they don't want to be. They don't. The thing that's annoying, they don't want an answer. They just want to argue for the sake of argument, and it's like, all right,
You
I can't do
know,
this.
you know what my highlight argument of the day was, but I didn't even argue, but I'm going to call it out because women hate is the best hate because like, oh my God, a
Hmm.
bikini M corner. Oh my God,
Well,
trigger
see.
bikini alert.
Oh wait, what? Oh, yeah, I saw that. I didn't. Well, I didn't see that, but I heard it. And then they were complaining about that. And what's really funny is Coco, of all people, is whining about you doing it. He's like, "You're such a pick me." What kind of grown man sees a woman in a bathing suit and is offended? I mean, that
Like
says more
I'm
about him.
out here living my real life
Yeah,
and people are triggered by a fucking
dude,
bikini.
they're
I'm from
they're.
Hollywood. I'm not even anything to cry home about, and I don't give a shit, but what does it matter? Have you
Yeah,
ever been to Los Angeles and seen the women in fucking bikinis
no, but
there?
I've
That's
heard
what I no, but that's what I grew up with. Like, that
exactly.
is my culture as being in a bikini.
Well, even then, I mean, these weirdos are not mainstream America. Like, no man is like, oh no, a woman wearing a fucking bathing suit. Oh, she's such a pick me.
Yes,
Like most of us
and
don't care.
imagine another triggered woman
Ugh.
making a big deal out of a bikini and a woman wearing a bikini
They
and saying
were,
that she wants attention, so she wears a bikini.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. And that triggered into my analogy was, oh, you think women wear things for attention? That sounds a little
Mm,
bit apologist, doesn't
it's also a
it?
bit projection on their part because all they
Like,
do is things for
I would
attention.
never say, "Oh my God, can you believe she was wearing that? She wants attention."
No. Well, and it's all about context. Like if you were wearing a bikini and it's snowing outside, I'd be like, well, that's kind of weird, but it's
But
July.
Also,
know?
I have a YouTube channel. I have these other platforms, which I'm not going to
Exactly.
share, and I don't integrate them for a reason. Because
Exactly.
guess what? The platform that I run around on my bikini,
It's
my
not this
friends
one.
love it. My friends
Hmm.
are like, yes, I'm so happy you're living your best life in a bikini and you don't wear a headscarf, Liliana. Have at it.
Exactly. I mean, wear whatever you want as long as, it's
You're
within the
happy,
TOS.
right? What
Yeah.
does it matter what other people wear? Like, if it bothers you that much,
No,
that
it doesn't.
that says more about you. If a woman in a bikini is attention seeking to you, maybe you're seeking attention by
Well,
speaking about it, right?
do you know Mandy? Did you see like Mandy in there? She's like one of
Which
Joey's.
Mandy? I can't because there are so many Mandys and
She's
I can't keep up with the Mandys.
she's a nice person, and I don't know why, but they were going off in the chat, like posting her picture and being like,
Yes.
"Oh, look at this!" Oh, it's like, dude,
Well, and
boss
I'm gonna
bitch
go
of all
back
people.
to yeah, these women should not be shaming other women, and Mr.
No,
P, who was dragging innocent women
mm.
into shit. And if you're married, have more respect for yourself and your
Dude,
wife. Don't
I
don't degrade other
that
women. That
that
means
brings
you degrade your wife,
well, that brings
fucker,
me
you
back to
dumb
something
shit.
about that brings me something back about that slimy little rat face puke. So he is I don't know, divorced, not divorced, don't know, don't care. But I do remember back
Wait,
when he
wait,
was
wait, 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 wait. Burning question the audience wants to know, and I'm here
yeah,
to do factual reporting. I'm not a
yeah.
liar. Does he live with his mom?
Yeah, oh yeah. He moved back in with
Oh,
his mom.
he's
He got out
married
of
and live with his
rehab.
mom.
No, he's
Oh, I hope
divorced,
no, he's not
allegedly.
divorced. He says
He
that's his wife, his beautiful co-host wife. What are you talking about?
what
No.
what do you mean his
Say
co-host wife?
don't say it ain't so that the addiction love tore them apart. What tore them apart? Are they
Oh,
divorced?
allegedly they're no longer together. Although you see her in chats and shit, and she'll run her mouth like she always did, and people are like, "Oh, they're no longer living together." And
Disclaimer, I only talk shit about people who talk shit about me, and Mr.
exactly,
P asked for it yesterday, so he
exactly,
wants this because he's thirsty for my
dude. I'll just talk
attention.
shit about him because I think he's a fucking worm, and I've always thought he's a fucking worm.
He is. He supports
Uh,
animal
he's
cruelty.
a weaselly little pussy. Okay,
He
that's the thing. I
said he
always
wants harm to innocent chihuahuas by being kicked. Mr.
yeah.
P,
He's
Michael PP.
Michael Pulveri. That's his real name.
Well, that's what he put on his YouTube page because
Yeah.
his Cash App is on
Oh
that. So
yeah.
go send your
And
money to him. It's on his
he's
Cash
got all
App.
these sad women like sucking his greasy little ass. And I'm like, this is about enough to make
No,
me
my
throw up.
favorite is Douchey is in love with him
Oh
because
no,
he's so hot.
that is
He's
so
so hot.
performative. That is very performative. That's exactly my point. So here's
Imagine drooling over another
here's
man,
a
another
pro
white
tip.
man's white. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Another woman's
here's a pro tip
husband.
for people like Dutchy. When you pretend something and you oversell the lie, i.e., Julia, it's very obvious that you're full of shit when you're doing that.
Oh,
No
did
one
you just say
sincerely behaves this
Julia?
way.
I
Yeah, because
miss
that was an act
Julia.
too.
I think Julia, if she
Why is it
comes
so?
back,
There we
am I
go.
too loud?
No, my headphones. Yeah, the thing I
Okay.
hate about using headphones is I have to lower them so I can hear what I'm saying, or I feel like I'm yelling. I didn't mean to.
Well, I do the 2 different inputs. I do
Hmm.
the, headphones for the output to hear the audio, but my input mic is my MacBook. The mic
Oh,
on my
okay.
MacBook is really good.
Yeah, I'm on my phone and I just have AirPods. I was just walking around and I'm trying not to like yell over you. And then I
No,
have a
sorry.
fan going
I'm
too.
getting a little animated too
Oh
because
no, it's
this is
cool.
exciting shit. Okay, so what were we saying? Yeah, why would you swoon over a
Some
married
pussy that
man
lived in his
who
car too. Like this is not Brad Pitt. This is not fucking what's his name? George fucking Hamilton or some shit. It's some fucking loser that for 20 out of his
that
38
wants
years of
that wants
life.
harm on animals, that
But
wants
for
harm on
but think of
animals.
how pathetic this is. According to him, for 20 years of his 38 years of life, he has been on heroin and fentanyl. And from what I remember, he was living in his car where they would regularly rent a property like a hotel
They
or
were
a
evicted, and that's
oh
why
yeah,
he went into
they would
recovery.
they
Like
would get
that
kicked
forced him
out.
into
Yeah,
recovery. Yeah,
they'd get kicked out for
that's
squatting.
sad.
And,
That's
and then
truly
this
sad.
exactly, and then this douchebag was stealing Wi-Fi from like a McDonald's, and he had his wife living in the car. And according to Jamie, so no one accuses me of anything, he was charged at some point for trying to traffic her out of said car, and she had an
I can't.
OnlyFans account. I
That's
mean, you are the
disgusting.
scum of the earth. You're a fucking low life, rat faced, just piece
To
of garbage.
objectify your wife,
Oh, he
and to
sells
have
her.
her, yeah,
Yeah.
how is that
And
salvaging
and
anything?
on
I hope
top of that,
she
he's a fucking
she
white
was so hold
supremacist.
on. So let's pause there, which means
Yeah.
she unwillingly was forced into sexual acts, right? If he's
hmm
charged with something, right?
According to
Does
Jamie,
someone
I don't
have
know
the
if that's
FOIA?
true, but I've
Where's
heard
the
it.
FOIA? Canadians get the FOIA
I
for
don't even think
actual
he's.
shit.
I don't even think he's worth the FOIA. He's just such a fucking turd. And then the other thing is, on top of that, he's one of these believers in things like the great white replacement theory. So
Oh,
he's a
you
white
the eugenics?
supremacist. Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's a white supremacist, and I find that hilarious because is
He's
he
not even
even white?
Aryan.
He
No, he's
doesn't
not
look white
Aryan.
to me, and this is the reason Mike Cerrone's always riding his nuts. Mike Cerrone's narcissism is similar to a few people around here, where he has this
Mike is the
vicarious.
proud boy. You know Mike is a total proud
Oh,
boy.
Mike has this vicarious fantasy that he's like, man, Mr. P's a handsome son of a bitch. I used to look
That's
just like that,
true.
and I'm like, you look like a ratty, like Turkish POW. You look like a
He
bum.
fucking Mike Strone swoons over Mike Pee. I don't get it.
Well, because he has this bizarre gay man crush on the guy. He thinks this guy's the shit because he's
Why do
another
these guys talk about
greasy.
penises and butts all
Yeah.
the time? I don't get it.
And I find it hilarious because, and that's what I get tired of. Like, I just changed my profile picture because I don't care. You know what? I've been exercising, working out for almost 30 years
Oh, good
now.
for your
I'm
hands, dude.
genetically muscular. I used to be a welterweight. I know what I'm doing. I don't have to show my balls like certain people to prove who I am. But all these guys are constantly like, yeah, I'm a bodybuilder. Oh, I did this. And it's like, I just
I know
don't.
what you were doing. You were working out for the next circuit round with
Oh,
Bippies,
yeah.
right? You're
Yes,
getting ready for
yes,
Bippies. Yes. Bippies, where are
yes.
you? You shitty saxophone playing
Uh,
He's so slimy. That guy is so
He
slimy.
is. He's a weasel too, but he's a little more harmless. Um, and I was actually trolling him not the other day, like a month ago. I posted a video. I did 3 minutes of the heavy bag with my weighted gloves, which is normal. And I just did it basically because I felt like doing it. And I was like, I have a cold. And I timed it and I did about 80 plus punches in 3 minutes. And I tagged Vippy. I'm like, hey, try this out. And I had the AI count it and, write down instructions. And he just doesn't respond to me. And I was like, why don't these people ever want to grow? Like, if you're interested in that, why don't they ever want to learn anything? Like, I don't know. It just annoys me. They all want to go with the lowest hanging fruit, the
Yes.
easiest option, the path of least resistance.
Okay. M Corner,
Yeah.
I'm going to trust you not to porn bomb me.
Nah, I don't want to
Because
do
my
that.
little buddy needs to go outside and he's more important than you. So hold down the fort. I'll be
That's
back.
okay.
Don't
Yeah.
say anything TOSC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jelly bean. Here, I'll put my picture up too so no one strikes.
Yeah.
There we
I'm
go.
just sitting here in
Okay,
front
there
of a
you go.
fan.
Yep, go ahead. Let me take him outside. It's too hot, so I have to stay with him. I'll be back.
Okay. Man, it's been a wild last few days though. There's been like at least 3 10-hour voice chats, and it's like I'm not in there for 10 hours. I can't do much for 10 hours, but um I can see why some of these people live alone, because if you had to put up with that for 10 hours, imagine putting up with it for 24 hours or 365 days. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm losing my mind because it's really hot and I'm currently by myself. I'm doing something. And I've just been listening to this and I'm like, okay, these people are very emotionally animated about New York State versus Manhattan versus Western New York. I don't understand how you can get that excited about it, but they find a way. Um, I'm trying not to talk too much. I'll just wait for a bit. If anyone is in the chat.
No, you're doing great, buddy. You gotta
Oh.
pull his stuff and keep talking. Hold on,
Oh,
let me
okay,
change
yeah.
my hold on, let me change my input to my
I had to talk.
headphones.
I had to
And then I
ramble
can
for an
go
hour about
outside.
fish.
Hold on, I'm gonna change it, but I don't know what my can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Now it has a weird like quality to it.
Yeah, hold on, because I'm in
Oh,
my
it's better now.
oh, I put the headphones actually on. Is that
Mm-hmm.
okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go outside. I just don't know how my connection is, so that way
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to be by yourself. But yeah,
Yeah.
imagine spending an hour talking about fish.
She was not only talking about fish, but she kept like, this is what annoys me about people like that. That's why I finally lost my patience. So she would stop. She would say something like, "Oh yeah, there's these plants that have bioluminescence in the water," and you're like, "Okay," and I'm just
No,
guessing.
duh.
And
Like
I'm just guessing, and I'm just adding to the conversation. No, retard. It's like, who wants to talk to that person? You know, like,
she's the only one that knows about fluorescent fish, right?
well, it's, and there's a couple of them like this. And now that you say it, like weird flirting. What's
Yeah,
this push pull? Like,
yeah,
stop insulting me and then tagging me and then,
right. And then being like, "Oh, I liked you until you said that. Now I'm
yeah,
not
it's like,
gonna
I don't,
like you anymore."
like, what are we in middle school?
Yeah.
I'm like almost 40. I don't really do that.
Okay. And you know what the other thing is? Like everyone knows me. I go on camera. I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Like I'm going outside of my backyard and I want to show like my shit and I want to show my dog. And then they'll be like, "Oh my God, can you believe that she showed her leg and her dog?"
Oh, they were bitching about that. It was fucking hilarious. You wore that apron,
Yeah,
and boss bitch is like, look at
triggered.
this bitch. Oh, no curves. Oh, she's flat as a board, easy to screw. And it's like, yeah, well, you
Well,
are like 240, so of course you're mad.
yeah.
And the other one, who else was it that was mad? It was, oh,
Look,
Coco, who
I don't
hates,
care. I got
yeah.
called olive oil in high school because I
Oh,
was
yeah.
skinny. I had legs up to my stomach. I had big
Yeah.
lips. Like, I'm not
The
ashamed. You can
audacity.
make fun of me for being skinny. Like,
These are
it's not gonna bother me.
These are all considered desirable traits, though. So it's like, oh no, the
Well,
audacity. She's
you
attractive.
know, you know what a desirable trait for procreation is? Intelligence.
Well, that too. But I mean, like physically, no man is gonna be like, oh man, this girl, oh she's got full lips. It's a deal breaker.
Mhm.
Oh, she's got long legs. Oh, that's a deal breaker. Oh, that's
Yeah.
just that's ugly. Like
And
nobody cares.
I don't know, like this is just how God made me. Like it's
Exactly.
all right. And so I should not wear certain things because
They
of
do
it
that.
because it triggers other people.
They just do that with everything.
Crafty
It's
Cat's here. Hi, welcome, Crafty Cat. There's a
we're
link.
at.
Do you wanna she's in the chat. You
I
wanna
always
come
can. I
you
always
wanna come
confuse
talk about free Palestine with me, Crafty Cat? We could
I
see
always
it together,
confuse
baby.
Crafty Cat with there's another one, and I think she's like Canadian.
Crafty Cat
Um,
is Canadian.
but isn't there
She's
another one that's a
oh,
cat? Something
yes, they're all the fucking
Miss
cats
Cat.
and all
Miss Cat
the
is her
cat,
name.
all of these, what, a squishy cat.
Well, I know
They're
Squishy,
all in
obviously, but
Ontario, Canada, right here. Crafty Cat, I keep joking. She's my second favorite Ontario Canadian after Tom Green, everyone.
what's that
He's
other
the
one's
reason,
name?
he's the reason why Ontario Canada is great, not because of Toronto, not because of Niagara Falls, not because of
Yeah.
London. I will say Stratford upon Avon because I'm a
There's
Shakespearean lover.
another one. She has like an anime picture. I think her name's like Miss Cat or
Oh, she said, I'm Canadian, as in squishy and sweet. I don't
I
have my
think
glasses.
I
Sweet
think
Miss
maybe it's
Cat.
Sweet. Yeah, it might be Miss Cat. Yeah.
Yeah, crafty. It's funny because Weenie thinks it's creepy that I can see
I
Windsor from my studio in Detroit. And she
don't know
said
why
she's
that's
in
creepy.
Windsor. Windsor is like the trash of Ontario.
Yeah.
Because
There's
that's
a
where we
million
literally, no,
Windsors.
that's where we literally send our American trash over the
Mm-hmm.
bridge. There's an
Yeah.
incinerator. And
Yeah. I
then
mean
people are
there's
like, oh, Liliana doesn't know anything about Canada or anywhere. That's right, because I was born and raised in Podunk,
America.
Idaho, and I've been
Yeah.
here and I never did nothing.
Wait, did you say Idaho?
I was born in the Podunk, Idaho. I never
Oh.
left anywhere. I was born and raised, and my uncle's grandma's sister's my wife.
Huh. Oh well yeah, what the fuck's in Idaho? Besides potatoes, I can't think of much.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. I could be boring and have done
Yeah.
that or traveled and lived places and actually know Ontario because I see it from my studio, but that's creepy because I see another country from my backyard.
Yeah, why not? I mean, I don't understand why these people they're terrified of anything that's like new and different. I'm like, all right, that's cool. So,
Crafty, listen, this channel is full of love. You can do drugs, but don't be like a certain asshole who's in recovery and saying that they're an addict and make fun of innocent women and
mm.
subjugate partners to unfathomable living
She
conditions.
says,
Does
I
that
do
make
not,
sense?
I do not do hard drugs. Never did.
Gordie
Uh,
Howe Bridge, I do not go. So I don't go over the bridge. Last time I went through was the tunnel. So there's a tunnel that goes under the Detroit River from Detroit to Canada.
mm-hmm.
And the bridge has been out of commission because a private investor is building it. Gordie
Oh, that's
Howe,
cool.
you know the hockey player Gordie Howe. So that's what
Yeah,
they
I think
decided to
so.
name it because it's very northern to name things after hockey things, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got the hockey up here, yeah?
Yeah, like up in Minnesota, I know hockey's popular. My cousin played hockey in
Well,
Minneapolis.
and, right, I've never lived in Canada, nor have I ever wanted to, but
No.
I used to work there. So I spent 3 months working in Canada, so I know about Canada.
Yeah, I have nothing against Canada. I consider them, more or less the same, just slightly different. But a lot of these people on here act like it's some major thing. It's like it's just Canada. Like, yeah, it is a separate country, but it's a sibling country.
It's so boring in Canada, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like if Maine were a state, like,
Okay, hold on. We have to
I
highlight
mean, we're a
this
country.
because another Canadian, Ontario Canadian, agrees
Windsor
Windsor's
is
a
a shithole.
shithole. And that's what I see from my studio. So if I ever decide to go live from my studio, right, it'll dox my
Yeah.
location because of the view, but you'll be able to see Windsor.
Yeah, Maine is kind of just like a state that's like Canada, at
I,
least geographically.
I've been to Maine and I liked it. I went to York. They have a beautiful lighthouse there.
Hmm.
But I can't do New England winters. Like Michigan
No,
winters are
it's
bad
too
enough for
cold.
me. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm a Californian that's used to living in a bikini. So there's that.
See, I'm just south enough that it doesn't get that cold here in winter. It gets way colder in Des Moines or like
Crafty
Omaha.
says Detroit is a shithole.
Not really, no.
I can't agree with that because my studio is there. I can't shit on where my studio is. That helps
Detroit,
me.
Detroit's actually nice now. It used to have problems in the '80s, I would
Oh,
say.
they gentrified it. The
Yeah.
owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. I can never remember his name.
Mm-hmm.
He owns the mortgage company, Rocket Mortgage.
Yeah.
Dan Gilbert. He bought the entire city pretty much because
Wow.
property was so cheap. Remember, Detroit burned down in the
I
Great
did hear
Fires
about that.
and they never built it back up because of the white flight. Everyone left, all the white people left into the suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
A little Detroit history. Welcome to the Midwest,
Yeah,
everyone.
so like that was the big theme and fear of the original RoboCop is that the city would be bankrupt and like corporations would buy
Well,
it.
we were bankrupt, and Dan
Mm-hmm.
Gilbert bought all this property, right? Because he gets all the tax breaks.
Yeah.
But we were so bankrupt that this is what breaks my heart as an artist. We
Yes.
have one of the greatest museums here, the Detroit Institute of Arts, and
Mm-hmm.
that museum it was given, deeded to the people of Detroit.
Yep.
And Detroit went
Motor
bankrupt
City.
and they were gonna sell the art in the museum, but the people of Detroit said, no, we'll go into emergency bankrupt. You're not touching our fucking art. So yeah, it went bankrupt. The fires, it burnt down. Private corporations bought it up, going to that private cop, RoboCop. Dan Gilbert does have his private security that pretty much overrules Detroit PD in Detroit. And that RoboCop is a true thing. We have a statue. I have a great painting of it, which is in my studio, which I will show you. That's done by a great artist here in Detroit. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
we are RoboCop. Don't fuck with Detroit.
Yeah,
We're
because
hardcore.
they're the Motor City. They were
Motor City, Hockeytown, and Motown.
yeah, like
We
there's
invented it all.
Alice Cooper's from Detroit.
So is Eminem.
Yeah, I don't care.
And this is what,
I'll
well,
go with
no,
Alice Cooper.
I know, but this is what I love about the
Ugh,
Snowflakes
I
because of,
hate the 2000s. Sorry.
no, because of the political ideologies of Eminem.
Oh yeah,
Most,
I love it.
most of these people that listen to him are
Yep,
totally opposed of what he is. And
yep.
I'm like, oh,
And
you're a sellout. You like
and
his
that's the
music,
thing.
but he's saying, fuck you.
I don't even dislike Eminem as a person. What I hate is he's one of these people. There's a few musicians kind of like this. What's his name? The country guy that fuck, I can't remember his name. He goes to Branson all the time. The types of people that follow him are like the biggest douchebags, and he's actually not that bad.
So
Eminem's like that too.
yeah, but it's really hard for me to talk shit about Eminem as a Detroiter because he really gives to the city,
No,
to
I
those
agree
people
with
who
all
need it,
that.
but
I
also
think
that
that's cool.
connection of the West Coast rap, right? Like
I just
Dr.
blame,
Dre and all
yeah,
of
like right
that.
there. I don't know. All the
Yeah.
poserdom just gets on my nerves. I think of the 2000s and I think of
Yes.
dorky white guys with like fucking
Slim
frosted
Shady.
tips trying to
That's
act ghetto. And it's like, all right.
yeah, but he really grew up that way.
I believe he did, but like
I
most of his
went
followers are the biggest dorks, like,
I went
eh,
to St. Andrews where he performed, and it's like
yeah.
hardcore. He's a really, really,
I just think
really
of
like
white people
Slim
rapping in the
Shady.
90s and I just think, oh boy.
Well, I mean, I love the Beastie Boys, and they're from
No,
New
that's fine
York,
too.
so
But the
yeah.
thing about the Beastie Boys is that they're self aware, and I think
And
Eminem's
and
self
they
aware
went back,
too.
right? And they
Yeah,
went back and they apologized for the shit they sang about. That's a real
exactly.
man. I
Yeah.
have to quote. They say in one of the songs, I have
Um.
it. They say to all the mothers and sisters and wives and friends,
Like
we want to deliver all our love and respect to the end.
I
Because
think of all
they
these
knew they fucked up.
dorky white people trying to act hard, and that's another thing. These people, they're like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna go fuck you up," and it's like, can we not with the whole like gangster ghetto fucking? It's 2026. No one does that anymore. Like
Yeah,
street crime is.
but that's the great thing about art and corner and
Well, I agree with art.
self-expression.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
these people who follow it. I'm talking about like his fandom. Like a lot of these people are posers. They want to act like, yeah, I'm a tough guy. It's like Sir,
Well, I'm gonna
you're
call out.
140 pounds.
Yeah, but I'm gonna call out the posers that shat on you for your art. Remember that? And
Well, yeah, I
like,
agree with that.
it's
I
art,
mean,
and but now you're kissing his ass. So like, what?
oh, wait, who's ass?
They're kissing your ass because they like your art now. First they didn't like
Wait,
it, and
who
now
was
they like it.
kissing? Who was kissing my ass?
First, your art was terrible, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you drew arrows with
Mm-hmm.
people's heads, right?
Yeah,
And now it's funny, people actually like it. And they're like,
they
give us
do.
more, right?
Oh, oh
Right?
yeah.
They're kissing your ass. They want more. But it's
Well,
like,
yeah,
oh,
that
now you appreciate the artist.
that does annoy me, and that's exactly like what I was saying earlier. These people that one day they'll be fine, and they'll just be talking to you like a normal person, and then the next day they're like insulting me for no reason. And it's like I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah.
I find that irritating.
Yeah.
I don't like to fight pointlessly. I'll fight about something I actually believe in, but I don't want to argue for the sake of argument 24/7, 365. It gives me a headache.
Yes.
hmm
Yes, Crafty, art is a form of self-expression. And it's funny because I say that, people who are vulnerable enough to share that, it's a beautiful thing. And to
Yeah.
have people talk shit about it, I
hmm
mean, that's why I don't care what people say and do. Look at this image. People went and
Exactly.
scour the internet for my performances and anything I've created just to make fun of it. You think that's going
exactly.
to change how I feel about that performance that I did?
No.
No.
No, I never discourage people from doing things. Like even like Vips was when he did that whole fight
And
thing.
when
I'm
it's like,
like, you can do that, and I would suggest you do different things. But the
different.
concept itself is not like a bad one. If that's what you're into, there's better ways you could have done that. But
But like
um,
I am a pacifist. I don't like violence, contact sports, and anything
hmm
that like you're gonna subject yourself to closed head injury or
hmm
CTE. Like
hmm
I'm not. I am dumb. Let's all admit we're all a little bit of stupid, but I'm not gonna.
hmm
I'm not gonna do that to my body. That's gonna have to
yeah.
deliver
Well,
whatever for the next 40 plus years on this planet.
and that's kind of what I mean. So like in a way he could have done that better. Why does no one have headgear? Why are we out in a field? Why is there no medic? Why is there's a million things he could have done to A, made that a better production, and B, actually know what he's doing. Um and that's my only point. I think what's irritating is none of these people have constructive criticism about anything. It's just tearing people down for the sake
No.
of
And
tearing
this
people down.
is where I have no problem as an American
Yeah.
using my opinion and generalizing that Americans think their opinions mean shit.
hmm
And I
Well,
can see that, right? Everyone
yeah,
thinks they're so self-important that they could critique something, but like, I don't care about your critique.
exactly. You weren't in the VC this morning, but like Nick and I think Jeremy were talking about like the situation in Iran, and we
Yes,
were
I was
talking.
there, and
Okay, yeah.
all I heard was Nick screaming, and Steph was in there.
Oh,
And
okay.
I kept trying to say, no one let a Persian, Iranian American talk about this, right? Like firsthand knowledge, experience, and intelligence because I lived it. But they don't want to hear me because they know better. They know
Well, she
more about
was
Iranians than I know.
exactly. She was just trying to shut the conversation down to make it about herself again. That's what's annoying. It's like he was actually making good points. He was talking about like what do you do about the Strait of Hormuz and what's the goal here and what's the strategy? And these are all valid questions.
Yeah, but there is none. And no one will just say there is nothing.
Exactly. Everybody wants to act like, and he was bringing this up. He's like, well, you always hear about peace deal almost reached, not really.
No.
New threat of bombing, blah, blah, blah. And I was pointing that out too. I'm like, well, war is not just the physical act of fighting the war. You have to control the narrative as well. And the narrative appears to be that we're a bunch of incompetent, big mouthed idiots
But
who just
that's
make,
true.
yeah,
And this is
exactly.
what people could shit on me and be like, oh my God, Liliana, I traveled the world. I have a view of what other people tell me, and I listen. I
Yeah.
don't argue with them, right? So when I go to Germany, when
Mm-hmm.
Germans are freaking out that people are being put in vans and the government is doing it,
Mm-hmm.
they're asking me, why are you letting this happen?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And that's the burden as an American I carry when I go across borders, because when
Mm-hmm.
people ask me questions, right, I'm not representing all of America. And that's why
No.
people like that I have an opinion, that I may be educated or knowledgeable and be able to speak,
Yeah.
right? I listen to them more than I speak. But when they
Yeah.
ask me, why did you vote this in? How did this happen?
Mm-hmm.
I can't give them an answer. Now we have things, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I support the Constitution. Who
Yeah.
doesn't? You're anti-American if you don't. But you can't go
Exactly.
changing things to make it third term. You can't
No.
change immigration laws and policies where unless you have birthright, you're going to be kicked the fuck out. That's not what
Mm-hmm.
America was founded on. And when we
Exactly.
talk about the history and the true knowledge and the true care we have for this country as American representation, let's say, right?
Mm-hmm.
The world is shitting on us, but Americans don't want to hear that.
And we deserve it right now. And that's why talking to these people is so embarrassing. It's like we look like a bunch of fucking morons
Yeah, I
because
was
we
like,
have a
I
moron in
agree.
charge.
Yeah, I went to New Zealand,
Mm-hmm.
and the Kiwis are so much more sophisticated in everything, right?
Well,
And well, what I'm saying is in the terms of the political knowledge
I was
of
gonna say,
the
yeah, like maybe
undermining of
information wise.
what the US is doing,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Well, so many of us
how
don't even acknowledge what we're doing. That's yeah, exactly. Like,
And this is where, like, I, as American, I can use my voice. I could express
mm-hmm.
myself and say, my tax money is going to kill my people that I was forced out of exile because America and
Mm-hmm.
Great Britain decided to do fuck shit because they wanted the oil, because the
Yep.
Strait of Hormuz controls the fucking world, you dumb fucks. That's why no one's fucked around with
Yep.
Iran
Exactly. Well, and
ever.
geographically, Iran is in such a fucking place. This stupid motherfucker that's in charge, he doesn't understand anything. And it's like, well, why does no one ever fight with Iran?
He's a
Iran is right
businessman.
there. He's a shitty businessman, too. He's a shitty
Well,
businessman.
that's why
He's a
he's mad at
shitty negotiator.
Iran. That's why
Yeah,
he's mad at Iran, because they do not want to develop. No. So
exactly.
he went and he backs countries like Israel, Saudi
Mm-hmm.
Arabia, who fund whatever his business or political beliefs might
And tell him what
be,
he wants to hear.
right? And yes, Iran might have some kind of they have a IRGC. There's,
Yeah.
there are terrorist groups
Oh,
anywhere
yeah.
there
They have
is.
ideologues and zealots just like, any
Right?
other
That
country.
there are extremists and radicals on every side. And America did what they did to Iran, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Iran is the way it is because of them. Go look up the history,
Well, also,
1978.
what's
And
embarrassing is not only are they the way because of what we did, but what's so fucking stupid is this was all just a distraction from other stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like this
yes,
whole war,
yes, you want me to tell you what it was a distraction from as a
the
Persian
Epstein
woman?
and
Well,
Epstein
no.
files and
So the Persian Revolution,
resistance,
sorry, yes, was
uprising.
happening
Mm-hmm.
because of the oppression of the women, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
women were rising up, and
Mm-hmm.
then that's when they decided to fuel things with Gaza and Israel,
Mm-hmm.
because that is going to inject Iran in it. And a
Mm-hmm.
theocratic Muslim government, right?
Yeah.
Certain theocratic governments only want other theocratic governments to
Yep.
survive.
Yep.
So when you look at that, yes, but you have all this bullshit anywhere and everywhere. The CIA was fucking the number one drug smugglers in
Yep.
South America. Like, come
Yep.
on, right? So we can listen to all this propaganda and believe what we want. But as an
Mm-hmm.
Iranian, I'm going to tell you, America and Britain wanted to monopolize the oil in the Gulf of Persia. Gulf of
Mm-hmm.
Persia, excuse me, because it used to be Persia, right?
Yep.
It was royal. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and they inserted themselves. And at that time, they took Pahlavi, who was the president, because he had cancer. And you know where they had the best cancer treatment? In
um,
America. In
yeah,
America.
yeah.
So they harbored him in America, knowing that Khomeini
Oh, you
was
said
going to
Khomeini?
use, yeah,
Yeah,
the first supreme leader.
yeah, the
They knew that
Ayatollah.
Khomeini, yeah, Ayatollah, he would rise because there would not be a government. And they
Exactly.
wanted to go into this disillusional state that, oh, well, they did this to themselves
Well, it's
because
the
of
same. It's
religion.
the same thing with
Renuncio.
Castro. It's the same thing with like Osama bin Laden, where
Yeah,
yeah, this
yeah.
guy's bad,
But
they're bad. Let's play one
do
bad
we
guy against the
not
other.
do we
And
not remember the Iraq War and what happened
exactly.
when they turned, Iraq against Iran, and then there was
Mm-hmm.
Kuwait, and now this,
Mm-hmm.
right?
It's
And
always a shit
it's
show.
so it's always there. Iran didn't fundamentally do anything to
No.
deserve an unwarranted war by another theocratic government, which is what we're
Mm-hmm.
fighting for right now.
Yep. And it's all just a
So
big
it's a
noisy.
farce. Yeah,
Yeah, it's all a big noisy farce. It's just a
because guess what? Are they
distraction.
talking about Palestine right now?
No, they're
Nope.
not talking about anything. They're just talking
Are
about
they talking about
Iran.
are they talking about the Epstein files, which has
No.
minors,
Well, and not only
women?
does it have minors, it has people like Lindsey Graham who died. It has
Well,
people like
but
the
that's what I'm saying.
president. You
They're
know.
protecting the men, not the women and children, and this is what
Yep.
America
The
wants. They want to kill
powerful.
the women and children overseas, but not
The
take care of our
powerful,
own people.
especially. Yeah.
So
People who are connected.
yep, it's all a money grab, special interest, why,
Mm-hmm.
what's happening. But America caused this 48 years ago. The proof is me. I'm 48 years old.
No, I know.
I'm not
I know.
telling you, I'm just telling
I
the
know. I
general
mean, what you said
audience.
about what the
Yeah.
Iran did. I agree.
And I am thankful that I'm able to live my life without being beheaded because I could wear a bikini, have an
Mm-hmm.
opinion, make art, sing a song, all these things that I would be murdered for. And you
Well,
guys are mad at me because I can do that. Ouch.
mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Well, see, and it's things like this that always make me feel a little bit bad for like Jimmy Carter because Jimmy Carter genuinely did try to de-escalate what happened in Iran before he got rat fucked by Ronald Reagan. Um, and it's kind of the beginning of our modern quagmire here at home. Is Jimmy Carter is one of those politicians. He's rare. He's very much a good person. He wanted to do good by the country, and he tried to
But you can't be
negotiate.
you can't be middle of the line though.
You can't be moral. You have to be underhanded. He tried to
Yes,
talk to them as people, and they basically rat fucked him. And then Reagan went in over there and he made negotiations with the terrorists and said, "Take over the embassy, wait till I win," and then
exactly.
the rest is history. And it's just like
Yeah.
today, you see the same thing going on.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I just have to restate. So we were touring around Europe, which is where my family left when,
Hmm.
and I have family in Belgium, so that's why I go to Belgium a lot. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this for the 100th time. Australia was the first pick, New Zealand was the second, and America was the third. And for some reason, even though there was a Iranian American student hostage crisis happening, America said, "Oh, please come, family refugee. We help
Hmm.
you here, right?"
Yeah.
So that's why I'm here because that's what this country is about.
Well, see, this is a cycle. Like what happened to you? Okay. So that was what, the late 70s, I want to say early 80s. You're
Yeah,
48.
yeah.
So the same thing is happening with countries like Syria, um,
Lebanon. Should we even talk about
Lebanon.
the genocide in Sudan or anywhere
Yeah.
else? Like, people don't talk about Africa. People don't talk
No.
about Tibet. People are just blindsided by the Middle East because gas is too
Well, and
expensive.
here's the thing though. What I meant by that is these stupid fucks, these racists who don't like all these Arabs coming over here. You keep blowing up where they live,
Yes,
so
where
they
am I
have to
gonna live?
go
Where am I going
somewhere.
to be educated? Can I be
Yeah.
educated in the school you blew me up in? No, I come here, I put myself through college, I get a good degree, and then I'm made fun of because I'm a
But it's a
linguist.
perpetuating cycle that's annoying to watch because dumbasses like Mr. P, who believe in the white replacement theory, are
A
too stupid.
eugenist.
Yeah,
It's
well,
no, welcome,
it's
sorry.
it's not only eugenics. They have this delusion that like, oh, there's a Jewish cabal that's operating to replace white people
Yes,
with non-white people. But you
yes.
keep blowing up the places that the non-white people come from. So where do you think that they're going to go? You
But it's
are
not they're not just non-white, they're actually white. They're Caucasian
yeah,
and
they're a white yeah,
Aryans.
they're a white air Middle
But they
Eastern people.
refer to them as non-whites because
Mm-hmm.
people think that everyone from that area is
Is an
tan
Arab.
skinned. Yeah.
Yeah, they
And I'm
think
not.
everyone's an Arab.
And when people tell me, "Oh, speak Arabic," blah, 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 like
Mm-hmm.
Mike Cerrone likes to be like, "Oh, you're
Oh,
Muslim."
he's so
Blah, blah, blah,
stupid.
blah, blah, blah. I have not encountered so many xenophobics on the
Mm-hmm.
internet, and if anyone should be a xenophobe, it should be me because there was a price on my head. I had to
Oh
flee.
yeah.
But I'm not
Dude,
afraid. I'm not. I don't talk shit about Muslims. I have no reason to.
Mike is so stupid. He doesn't know the difference between an Indian, an Arab, and an Iranian.
No,
It's like
no.
these are
But
three very different groups of people.
he was a lieutenant.
Oh
A
yes, he's a
lieutenant.
lieutenant,
You're a
according to
colonel.
yeah. My
Did
uncle
you
was a
see?
lieutenant colonel in the army, and he went over there. He would know
Did,
immediately who's what,
did
and
you
it's
hear
like
me ask him the other day, like where he was? I was like joking around, trolling. Are you south of the Hudson? He's like, oh no, no, I'm in Virginia Beach. And I'm like, how's the surfing? Are you surfing? Yeah, I've
I heard
never
that.
surfed
He
before.
said he surfed. Yeah,
I'm like,
I
did
heard
you
that.
just say you never surfed before? Wait, what?
Yeah.
It must be the drugs like medications or the lack of oxygen.
I don't understand how his brain works. He says something. He did tell you. I remember there's a stream. And it's probably still on Joey's channel where he told you, "Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I used to surf. Yeah.
because I
Oh
flip
yeah.
out because I'm
Hang
like,
ten.
I hung out with surfers and tried to learn to surf. I lived in a bikini and I can't
Yeah.
fucking surf. You can surf. Where are the pictures?
Where is
Like,
he
yeah,
surfing in
yeah,
Virginia?
I can
Who?
surf, man. Hey,
Yeah. I'm like,
you can this, dude.
I heard that, and I'm like, where in the fuck is this gangly motherfucker surfing in Virginia? Because I know there's a coast, but it's not like California. It's the East Coast is. I don't know. I
So
think of it as
if
colder.
we, yeah, so I can talk to you about waves. If anyone's interested, there's this documentary called Riding Giants or Big Giants.
Mm-hmm.
And you learn about the different surf cultures because obviously it started
Mm-hmm.
in Hawaii
Yeah,
and
that makes sense.
pollinated on the west coast of the Pacific. So, California was huge. And then that's where the skateboarding culture started
Yep.
all from. But then they do spotlights on like the other areas you can surf in. Like there's surfing in the Great Lakes, which you would never
Mm-hmm.
imagine. But
I know
people
they do ski, like water skis.
well, no, they do. They catch the barges
Oh, okay.
wake, and it's an ever-going wake, right? And they
Hmm.
do winter skiing, which there's this guy. He's called Camera Jesus.
Oh
Great
yeah.
photographer. He's based in Michigan. He has an Instagram page.
Mm-hmm.
I've been lucky to hang out with him.
Yeah.
Elbow rubbing, you know what I mean? But he goes and he surfs Lake Superior in the winter with a
Mm-hmm.
crew and they film it. So there's that. And then they
Yes.
talk about like on the eastern seaboard, right? The different surf is totally different in Florida than it is, say, in Maine, right? And you have to look at the topography. And then they go into surfing in other regions, obviously Africa, whatever. But the biggest wave in the world, everyone is going to learn something today if they don't know,
Mm-hmm.
was caught and photographed in Portugal, which you
Oh, that
would
makes
never
sense.
think that Portugal has the best surf. It's called Navarre. It's off the coast of Portugal,
Mm-hmm.
and it's on
South
the
of
Atlantic
France.
Ocean. So
Yeah.
yes, so it catches a big swell. They have like 60-foot monster waves.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys go check out that documentary. It's called Monster Giant, I think. And
Is that
then I
on
was,
is that
I
on
don't know,
Netflix?
I don't remember what it's on.
Okay.
But then I was watching, there's this documentary that is on Prime
Mm-hmm.
about young amateur girl surfers breaking into pro, right? And getting sponsors. And you're looking at these 16-year-old Hawaiian girls and
Yeah.
these Floridians where they're like, they're hard out, they're touring, like this is their work,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I'm afraid of the ocean. She is the biggest
It's a very
creature.
island culture thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but she is the biggest monster that can
Mm-hmm.
take me tomorrow, right? And these people are so in tune with their bodies and the
Mm-hmm.
spirit and the ohana. And I'll drop that one
It's very
too.
Native American.
Yeah, it's being one with your environment,
Yeah,
which a
it's
lot
very
of people have
Indian,
a
very
hard
Native
time to
American.
do,
Mm-hmm.
especially if I'm comfortable in a hot environment in a bikini. If that's how I'm one with my environment, like who gives a fuck, you know?
Exactly.
But what I'll do is after this live is over, I'll go plug those things because I think it's really important to support certain cultural things. And it's really important for these young Hawaiian girls because they're carrying on the actual culture of their family by doing this.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to get off here. Is there anything you want to say? I will let you have the floor so
Uh,
you could shoot your haterade. Shoot,
nah,
pew pew.
I basically said everything I was thinking earlier. It's just like I don't know. I think the heat's got me agitated, but like I don't know. These people are weird. I get tired of it. Like these hot days where like I've been biking outside a lot, but it's way too hot to go outside right now. So
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, Nunzio, I didn't see that. I'm trying to keep this short, like by
yeah,
7. So,
no, that's good.
Nunzio, next time you could come up, my ninja, but you gotta, pet, you gotta have a little pet and pat. Okay, buddy?
Oh, what?
Tranquilo. Tranquilo, Nunzio. Tranquilo. I
Oh
didn't
yeah.
know Nunzio wanted to come up, and I feel bad I didn't see it. Like, I want to give an opportunity for people to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
not
see him in
here.
the chat.
Yeah, I do too. I feel bad because I ignored the chat most of the time because it's better to ignore the chat because have you seen the amount of hate I get in
Mostly
the
haters.
chat?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then people get mad that I block them. But it's like, seriously, I'm a 48-year-old old lady that doesn't want to put glasses on to sort through
Hmm.
shit all the time.
And you
So,
don't want to read the same hateful comments over and over. I like.
no, like I can't wait to keep reading. Oh, Liliana goes live to 2 viewers because now
Yep.
it's 7. So there.
Yep. And they're gonna say you're annoying and you're crazy and oh you're just looking for attention. Okay, whatever.
Well, but it's my channel, right? I
Hmm.
mean, it's my platform. I can do what I want. So with that, M
Exactly.
Corner, love you, fuck you, bye. All right, ladies and gents, thanks for coming to my entertaining thoughts that may be real with Lil. I don't know. Shout out to my viewers. Sorry if I missed anyone. I'm having a hard time paying attention to chat sometimes. I'm not good at running a show and production. I'm so bad. I need to go back to Hollywood and get a little more training because my coaches and my manager and everyone will be so disappointed in me. But maybe Spike might come and help me because he's like the ultimate troll. And like, you know, I gave up my music career for Spike, everyone. I did. I did. So, anyways, shout out, hit that like button. If you don't like it, as the Beastie Boys say, if you don't like it, then hey, fuck you. Put a quarter in your ass because you played yourself. Go listen to that album. It's one of the last albums the Beastie Boys put out. I think it's called The Five Boroughs. There are a lot of licks in there that I would shove up your ass if I could in a millisecond. So, um, I'm glad I have a platform. I'm glad I have a freedom of speech. I'm glad that I can talk however I want and dress however I like in America because that is what America's about. So, like, that's fantastic. Oh my God. And be kind to each other. I just don't understand why shitbags want to rag on people that did nothing to them, as if life isn't hard for a lot of people already. Shout out to the MILFs, the moms working hard, doing the right thing, caring about themselves and people around them more than the internet. I know it's tough sometimes because people want to chase you away, they want to shut you up, and they'll intimidate you by sending you things and reminding you who your neighbor might be or that they can deport you with ICE anytime. So for those moms out there, keep on keeping on. Girls to the front. Real women support real women, but I guess I'm a tranny, so that's why I have no womanly support. But shout out to the men that believe in me. It is because of you I have my integrity. You anti flip floppers. You may wear flip flops, but as long as you get manicures and pedicures for men, you know, then it'll be equality for everyone. Because people just want to see women's feet and legs. What about men's feet and legs? Feetsies, toesies, pigsies, come onsies. Are you guys annoyed yet? Not yet? Okay. So, what do I have to say? As always, I want to say, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool. Fuck you, I'm out of here, fuckers. Zan Zendegi Azadi, Women Life Freedom. My voice is for those who are unable to have a voice, and no one will shut me up. But I'm sorry you're so annoyed. Oh my God, you're so triggered. Oh my God. Peace out, fuckers. Oh, wait, there might be a Easter egg. Then Zendegi Azadi, Women Life Freedom. Let's talk about something because I want an Easter egg. Go listen to Space Hog in the meantime. When all the stars will smile for me, when all is well and the well is all for all and forever after, well, maybe in the meantime, wait and see. We love the all of you. The lands are green, the skies are blue. When all in all, we're just like you. We love all of you. So in the meantime, fuckers, stay tuned. Get me to 500. I have some really good stuff that I want to share. Members only docuseries, really revealing information. You could ask me questions, but there are certain legal things you can't talk about, especially when you sell a story or have a story that's worth money. Oof, realsies sucksies. So in the meantime, fuck you, love you. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Bye, fuckers.